Well, hello there. Today we are going to be playing some more nuclear option, but this time around with the new flight stick I got. So I did try playing briefly with it on the IL-2 game, like the 1946 one. Unfortunately, controlling the plane in that game is an absolute mess. So instead today we are going to be jumping into something a bit more modern and a bit more where you don't feel like you're struggling against the controls as much. So I'm just gonna jump into some missions and fly around a little bit and see how well I do, right? Now, I did not map like all of the controls to the flight stick, mostly because this game has quite a few, but I have all the important stuff. Like I have the guns, I have the countermeasures, right? And I also probably need an FPS limiter, because goddamn, I set the frame rate to 160, 120. Okay, so now it's at 60. Now the GPU is no longer melting. Hell yeah. But yeah, I do have the countermeasures, I have the weapons, I do have some like camera controls and stuff. I do have night vision, and also AOA, so like I can disable the stability assist. Although in this plane we won't really be doing that many like crazy maneuvers or whatever, right?
Stall.
Well, yeah, again, basically stall out if I'm so inclined for whatever reason. And of course I have like targeting, getting rid of the targets, kind of like looking around. This time around the controls are actually better than in IL-2, right? And if I really wanted to, I could also have like, you know, gear down, brakes, and all the other stuff, right? So now let's lock onto some baddies and frickin' wreck their day. Now this is a really frickin' easy mission, so there's not that much to see, to be honest. I can probably slow down a little bit while the AGMs actually find their targets and stuff. And the linchpins take care of the rest, basically. Now, if I want to, I also have some regular frickin' bombs. Oh yeah, I also have like a mode where I can kind of lock onto the target, but it only seems to work in the first-person camera. But hey, look! So far, so good. Now, what else is there? Oh yeah, bombs and guns! Sure. I'm not gonna jump into like the hardest mission first and foremost. Kind of on the account of, you know, the game does sometimes get kind of intense and stuff, right? Throttle... Oh yeah, negative region. We probably won that. Brakes? Yes, I have brakes. So essentially what sometimes happens in the game is that there's a frickload of units and the frame rate just kinda gets absolutely destroyed, so we're not about that life. But also, goddammit, I can frickin' taxi without touching the keyboard. How cool is that? I have like a proper frickin' twist axis. I love that so much. Maybe the game should be a little bit louder too. Let's try this. Yeah, and overall this engagement's gonna be like, as they say, low intensity. So we're just bringing in the cricket. Splashing bandits on a budget. What other camera modes do I have? Okay, there's like a chase mode. That's actually kind of cool. I did miss that in IL-2. There's the cinematic camera mode, and then there's like the first person. That's all good. Now, guns-wise, I do have autocannons, I do have bombs, and very limited missiles. Okay, we gotta climb. Oh, this is definitely not climbing. We're gonna open with bombs. Okay. It is hard to describe how much better this feels like with, you know, a decent flight stick. I don't even need like a super freaking fancy one. This is perfectly fine for the game. Okay, select them as targets. Oh wait, damn. I might need to invert the vertical look axis or something. Hat up. Yeah, these are just inverted for some reason. Maybe that? Why is it like that? Yeah, it's inverted. Wait. Yeah, I might have to swap it. Okay, this is a virtual joystick that should only apply to the mouse, but whatever. So, hat up. Just a quick fix. Oh, okay, yeah, the mouse is way too sensitive now, but that's okay. I'm not really using the mouse for looking around. I just wanted to kind of do this. Let's see. Yeah, frick it, that's good enough. And now I'm gonna get like the proper drop indicator. Oh, they're also dropping some. Hell yeah. And if I want, I can actually switch to a proper frickin' padlock mode where I see the targets that I'm dropping bombs on. Like, gosh, every freaking game needs this. This is so helpful. Absolutely love the feature. And of course, in this game, if I want to, I can go in the map and just click on the enemies and boom, I have like a proper lock on them as well. So if I want, I can suddenly look at them like this. That is so good. Like right now, I can just switch over to the guns, pull some crazy stall maneuvers, and just hit them with the guns. We just splashed someone. Hell yeah. Sadly, we don't exactly have infinite agility, right? This is no fighter jet. So the angle of attack shenanigans are a little bit basic. Before we stall ourselves out. So we're probably actually gonna need to put a little bit of distance between ourselves and them before going for another pass. And we got them. That was good. And of course there's like a response force coming in. Luckily we got like a 20 mil autocannon, so that should be good. Oh wait, they have SAMs. Okay, yeah, I'm dead. I could technically just dive. I'm surprised they haven't tried hitting me with missiles yet. Okay, yeah, that's a quick load of targets. Oh no. Oh wait. There's some air target. What? What is that? Oh, that's a compass. Hello. And goodbye. They're still flying though, damn. Well, for a little bit they did at least. Luckily for us, our engine does not generate that much heat, so it's actually really easy to escape IR missiles and stuff. Also, look, they're freaking bailing out. That's a nice freaking detail. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's an APC. I can take that out. Oh, damn, what the frick? Well, that was freaking rough. And apparently we got shot down by another cricket. How freaking cool is that? Well, I guess not for us, because we're dead, but still. Can I just deploy another plane? Oh yeah, I cannot, so this whole mission is just a single plane only. Either way, it's freaking controllable and nice, and I am vibing with that. We could also try out a chopper just to see how different that is. Right? Guns are the same. And there's like batteries that we gotta take out. Okay, how well does this flight stick fare on a chopper? Okay, twist is fine. Managing the collective is fine. The throttle is actually very, I wouldn't say sensitive per se, but easy to move, which is probably like a good quality and stuff. So you can make reasonably fine adjustments and stuff. Oh yeah, and our friendlies are firing stuff off. Meanwhile, we're just going for the mountains. We're gonna do some Top Gun business for real, for real. Okay. Kinda jump out here. And just frickin' waste them. Frickin' everything and everyone. Hell yeah. Yeah, you know what? I would say that this chopper is actually really nice to pilot with this flight stick. It did everything I wanted it to and more. Although I do have to go and resupply now, because we just mag dumped them. God damn. Just a very, very gentle flight. We might be building up a little bit too much speed, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Now, the one thing I absolutely do hate, though, is trying to land a chopper. Can I just... Oh yeah, I do have the third-person camera. Oh yes, this is actually gonna be okay. Only problem is I don't see the HUD, so I have like no idea about my vertical speed or anything like that. I guess this is something you'd use more for a final approach or something like that, right? But no big deal, we got this. This is no freaking jet after all. And we're good. Freaking nailed it. Today's so good. Time to go. I hope I got like a full resupply. Oh yeah, I got everything. We also have to go after like a SAM site. I feel like I might have to hide behind terrain for this one. It just so happens that the terrain is a whole ass mountain range. Uh-oh. You know, I feel a little bit, ashamed of saying this almost, but I do straight up like this more than I do IL 2. It feels like a proper modern game where the controls make sense and it's actually enjoyable to play. IL 2 is almost like a novelty in its own way, but you do feel like you're struggling against the plane. Here, the plane is just a freaking tool. That you use to great effect, by the way. Like, look at this. I have absolutely no freaking problem diving behind the terrain. And we're taking out their freaking trucks and hiding behind, like, radar missiles. Well, hiding away from radar missiles, I guess, and everything. The only thing I guess I have to pause for is jumping into the map and picking our next targets and stuff. Something like that. Just a bit of an intense pull-up. And just dump them. And I guess we should go back for a resupply. But maybe not. We got a really freaking base cannon after all. Oh wait, they do have, I believe, a compass, maybe? Okay, 4 IRMs. That's a little bit far for those, I think, but frick it. Again, this is not great to behold. Oh, damn. Yeah, we just hit a munitions truck. Well, we kind of have to run away, though. Because we are pretty dry and the damage is starting to build up. Time to run for the hills, quite literally. Frick, I absolutely love this. I should have splurged a little bit on the joystick a while ago. This game probably also needs like, what would you even call it? Like a replay mechanic or something like that. Where you can kind of just look around and see how things went from a slightly less locked-in perspective, you know? And I can pretty confidently say that the thing that made this a little bit difficult previously honestly was just straight up the joystick. Not having the twist axis. Feels so freaking natural to use it. Like goddamn. Still hate the first person perspective. Probably want to bleed off a frickload of speed.
VRS.
Oh no, oh no.
Right engine failure.
We just went for a swim. How are we still... Oh, we're barely flying. Uh-oh. Oh, we're not actually flying. Yeah, that kind of explains that. I think that's because our engine is just fricked. We're gonna have to bail.
Left engine failure. Main rotor damage.
Yep. And I guess that also fails the whole damn mission. Ooh. Maybe I want to try it again? I don't know. In part, I'm just sampling everything the game has to offer and kind of goofing around. Today's not all about winning, it's about getting used to the new control layout. And we have to intercept cruise missiles now with like a revoker. This thing is freaking fast, so hell yeah. I might also use the rotary cannons to take out the cricket. It's just kind of vibing there for some reason. I can probably get close enough to hit him with my guns. Oh no, that cricket just went boom. So I guess this time around we might use the sights, I guess? You probably also want to gain some altitude. Probably can go faster higher up. So how much do I see of the map? Okay. I don't think we can attack the bomber like head on. We can deploy 2 sights though. And aside from that, we're gonna need to use the other like regular missiles and stuff. They're a little bit too far though. Okay, who are these nerds? Oh yeah, the frickin' bombers. What do you think you are doing? I'm gonna go and say hi. Oh, that's a nice push. A little bit too far though. Get bird, nerd. Gosh, that is so satisfying. And this one's just a sitting duck by now. Okay, we are dry, but that thing is going down. Absolutely. And I think we even took down most of the missiles, did we? Oh no, they're literally all just still vibing. Uh-oh. That might be a bit of a problem. Can I even go back for a resupply? Now I'm kind of racing the missiles back to base so I can land and oh no, they're up ahead. I guess we didn't have that good of a track on them. I mean, I think I took some of them out, but yeah. Yeah, see, some of them are getting intercepted. They're 20 kiloton though. Oh, I am so fired. They're just gonna email me and be like, yeah, don't come into work tomorrow. Mostly because the whole place is a crater by now. Oh no. But god, that was fun. I guess the game kind of expected me to use some of the ammo like on the guns to take down the missiles, which is slightly insane. Such an insanely solid game. Like, oh, sorry, that's a drink. But yeah, such a freaking insane game. Love it. Also, furball. Oh, a compass. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Okay, let's disable the stability assist and oh wait, they're off in the distance. That's not too bad. So who's the closest? There's some compasses and some crickets. I'm gonna need to pause it just so I can look at who we are up against and target the compasses first. That's probably where my first missiles are gonna go. We're gonna go a bit close. Two volleys of those. Okay, God, this is so freaking confusing. Who do I even go after? There's Revokers. I can't do frick against Revokers. Oh, no. It would be really cool if the game kind of showed me what is the nearest or furthest away vehicles. Because currently, I just see a blob. And that's maybe the one thing that would be nice to change, because at least then I would know, hey, this one is the closest and this is the one that you should focus on. That would be insanely useful. Like, okay, I see the distance on that one, I don't see the distance on the other one.
Right engine fire. Stop. Left engine fire.
Now that's a little bit of an issue. Okay, this one I'm gonna restart because that was over a little bit too quickly. I don't know what the proper thing to do is. Because obviously going higher up just makes me like a bigger target. But going down makes it very, very easy to get confused about who you are up against because there's so many enemies. As long as they stick fairly close together, I should be able to get them though. It's wild though, because I am deploying flares and half of the time they don't really seem to be doing that much. Okay, that's a hit. Good. Now the other compass? That's another hit. Oh, today is going surprisingly well. I'm gonna stall out though, probably. Okay, cricket, sure. Let's fire off one big as frick missile at the cricket. Yep. And there's also one that we can probably take out with our guns. Because at least here we have a pretty nice speed advantage. Did we get some hits in?
Stall.
Okay, that's a bit of a... Yeah, I don't have the maneuverability advantage here. I'm gonna kinda need to do a bit of a boom and zoom. We do have friendly crickets though, which is kinda cool though.
Stall.
You know, even with me basically stalling out right now, this still feels more controllable than the average IL-2 game.
Stall.
I might need to try the rotary cannon because it is a little bit faster firing. Come on. Build up a bit of speed. Yeah, we're getting hits. Hell yeah. So it was a matter of using the wrong gun actually. Damn. The rotary cannon hits a bit like harder, but something you'd use probably against like ground targets, right? We're gonna go and say hello. Oh wait, yeah, that's a static like station. You probably want okay, we don't have any ammo anyways. I was gonna say we probably want like a bomb or something. Oh, there's a revoker too. This might be bad. Because they are so much faster than us.
Stall.
Gosh, this is... They have so much trust. We might have to gain some speed like this. Come on. Come on! Yeah, we can't. No. We cannot catch up to them. This is slightly embarrassing. Meanwhile, I guess we could just fire off at the... No, that's a hardened bunker. We're only denting the paint with our gun. How do I take out something that's so much faster than me? I need to get them to attack me, I think, right?
Stall.
Either that or I'd have to get a frick load of like altitude. Could actually try that. Frick it. Oh yeah, and we're also low on fuel.
Stall.
Oh, they're in Northdale. That was not good. We're gonna have to punch out. Yeah, I'm guessing in a dogfight we don't really have that much of an advantage against a revoker, because that thing is also super freaking agile. It was still cool that the mission put us up against one. Oh, bridge defense. Okay, let's try that out as well. Then we're back into like a cricket. Oh, and I think it automatically applies brakes. That's also cool. Let me have a quick drink while our friendlies take off. Oh, I have a rotary. Yeah, that's nice. And actually we're packing a brickload of weapons on this thing. That's kind of cool. So as you can see, underneath the hull, we basically have a fancy turret. It's freaking nice. Because I think we can just assign targets to attack and let it rip. Not sure about the keybinds because I was not paying attention. Oh, no. I don't really see... Oh, I'm getting lost. Okay. So who's trying to cross the bridge? I am guessing we might just have to follow to the other side. Okay, there's Sam's. There's a convoy. Okay. Oh, that's so many of them. Oh, god damn it. Okay, yeah, the rotary is kicking in. Hell yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah, we cannot take them. God damn. We gotta hide. Yeah, I don't think a 20 mil rotary can take on a damn tank. But we did some freaking damage. Also, these little planes, they have a surprisingly decent survivability. I mean, we are still kind of falling apart, but we did pretty well. Gonna need to go for a landing. And resupply really quickly. We get a very, very freaking helpful indicator about the landing pad. Kinda love that. Gosh, I wish every game was this nice to play. Let's just slam the brakes. Ryanair landing for real. Problem is, I don't know exactly where like an ammo truck or something is. I haven't really set up like a zoom key, right? We're absolutely gonna need to like a resupply. Is this it? I mean, we're basically in the spawn point, right? Okay, successful sortie, rearmed. I kind of need to replace the whole plane, though. Can I do that? Yeah, I can see the front of the plane is just gone. Do I get a new plane? Hello? Oh yeah, select aircraft. Okay, and everything else is locked for this mission, so yeah. Okay, we're requisitioning it. Maybe I need more AGMs, to be honest. Let's do the rotary. Yeah, we can have the eyeball too. Alright, we just started with like a light fuel load because we don't need that much. The engagement is basically in the freaking backyard or whatever. Oh wait, there's a plane coming for us. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, damn. How did some people even get like a pilot's license? I would never frick up a takeoff so badly. Gosh. I'm probably doing more for the enemies than I am for my own team. Guess I'm lucky that this is like offline. This is almost as bad as that one time when I was playing Armored 2 and I was in a chopper, right, transporting people to the AO, and there were like, I don't know, 10 more people in the back. It was like an MI8. And I just kind of looked away and got distracted for a bit, and the whole damn thing just straight up crashed. And there might have been so much profanity, I kind of had to leave the server. Okay, let's tackle the nearest targets first. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. We don't even have like the radar jamming ability on our little plane, so we gotta really dodge the semi-active missiles. I guess we can at least easily hug the terrain, right? That's the one thing that you can do in this kind of plane. Okay, I'm gonna need to pause for a second to like lock onto the targets. There's an MRAP that's nearby, and there's some MBTs and other stuff in that convoy. Not that. Okay. Go back and. We're doing some proper damage this time around. Oh yeah, I can shoot the eyeballs, which are gonna kind of scout ahead, I guess. Really gonna need to hug the train very, very low. Oh, damn, we ducked underneath the terrain and the missile just hit a hill. That is so freaking based. Now to get back to base in one piece. Yeah, this is not ideal. You'd think that being this low would make you more or less invisible to those missiles, but apparently not so. I'm also wondering whether my loadout even needs the eyeballs. Technically, I should have shot them out ahead of time and they just like scout what enemies are nearby, I think. Also, I think they have like a, yeah, a whole freaking depot. We probably should take that out. We could put on the bigger freaking AGMs and go after it.
Raise gear.
What do you mean raise gear? I'm going for a landing. Well, a very funny landing as it may be, but the landing nonetheless. Oh, there's someone taking off. That's not great for us. Thank you for flying with Ryanair. Meow. I feel like I can probably take out the building with the relatively small AGMs. I just need like a frickload of them, but why do that when I can just come back here, grab the same aircraft and just swap it out? I don't think I need the bombs. 68s are gonna do the job. ECM pod. That could be a really good. Frick, I don't know. You know, maybe I just get a frickload of bombs. Screw that, I have enough speed for this, surely. But this might be a... yeah, this is a little bit too heavy. This thing can't carry Frank. Damn. I can fit the linchpins on though. So that's at least some ground attack. I bet it's kind of the rotary cannon that's also taking up a little bit of that weight. I got 5 bombs on this thing. Curious. Don't you freaking love it when the camera just works? This will be just a little bit awkward though, because there are still convoys en route to our base. We probably should help the friendlies out a little bit. If we're gonna take those out, we should probably bonk those. Touchpins have a very limited range, to be honest, but you know what? 8 kilometers, that's fine. Oh wait, there's a cricket. Yeah, get tricked, nerd. Yeah, these things are surprisingly survivable. Okay, we're taking a frick load of damage, but that turret is biting back. Oh no. Oh no. I basically just lost control over the damn thing. We're bailing. Do we also only get one plane in this mode? Yeah! Well, that's freaking wild, though. You're expected to win the whole engagement in a single plane. Still, I guess it's very cool for learning what works and what doesn't. There's also a mission where we have the Medusa. We got like a laser and the radiation missiles and some jamming pods. That's not that much, actually. And I guess we have to cover like a dark reach. Oh, there's also vectoring. Oh yeah, right, this thing is like a short takeoff kind of thing. Okay, there's the dark reach. I am just squeezing myself in there because Lamau. I am very much squeezing myself in there because Lamau twice. Uh-oh. I will probably stall out and die horribly. I just hope the dark reach doesn't hit me in the back. That would really suck. Oh, wait, no, I'm good. It's waiting very, very patiently. Hell yeah. Okay, there's a bunch of radars. And more or less I just gotta take them out. And luckily, our anti-radiation missiles are up to the task. That is something I very much missed in War Thunder. In like the Nuclear Thunder event. Okay, we're gonna frickin' yeet everything and then just try to notch. Uh-oh.
Stall fire. Right engine
Yeah,
fire.
we were a little bit slow with the notch. That's a restart. Luckily we did take them out as well. Yeah. Cool start needs a bit more work. So I'm straight up thinking that what I might do is just spam all of the ARADs, right? And then just come back to rearm. Just gonna yoink myself off the ground before the dark reaches even try to take off. Why am I hovering? Don't worry about it. Who needs air traffic control? We got the radar jamming pods though. Oh, we have a huge freaking capacitor. Hell yeah. Get jammed, nerds. Oddly enough, I can still detect them. Kinda cool, not gonna lie. And we have like a big ass freaking laser. Okay, the pod works, I guess. And we gotta lose track for at least 3 seconds and then probably also dive below the horizon so they cannot come after us again. And their launcher, okay, they intercepted some of the ARADs. We're absolutely setting ourselves down though. Oh right, I have reverse thrust.
Raise gear.
Who knew? I am going way too fast though. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we might need to do a bit of a go around. Lamau. I think I left half of my tires on the damn runway there. Uh-oh. Luckily stalling this thing out is not as easy because it does have that like nozzle thing going on. So we can just frickin' half hover. I feel like the poor ATC is just crying. I am breaking air traffic control rules not even invented yet. Okay, come on, this has got to be a good landing. Yeah! Frickin' nailed it. Now I just have to bail out of the plane and get a new one really quickly. With like more ARADs and stuff. This counts as a valid place to get out, right? Yeah, successful sortie. Yep. And there we go. Maybe I shouldn't go full throttle here, but surely I can just do a short lift off, right? Yeah, see? Totally not stalling out. Freaking great. I kind of feel like I might actually like the Medusa. Damn. I mean, I still am gonna have to do some absolute heresy, like yeet literally everything I have at the radar and hope it cannot intercept all 6 of the missiles, but still. Let's say 20 kilometers away. And just to give them a little bit less time to intercept everything. Because they probably do have the ammunition for 6 missiles. Yeah, you know what, I'm impatient. YOLO. And they automatically spread out. How nice is that? Sadly, I don't really think there's like a third-person camera where I can focus on the target. But that's okay. And the radar is gone. Nailed it. Okay, we're gonna properly slow down this time around. The dark creatures are actually hitting targets. Insanely good news. Okay, we're still going way too fast, but we are like near the main runway, so frick it. Oh yeah! Mission successful! I freaking nailed something at least. Okay, so what else? There's the infiltration one, so more or less a fob we gotta take out. And a chicane nonetheless. Pretty standard loadout. Okay, the twist is really helpful here as well. But we gotta go into the mountains this time around. Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure choppers aren't supposed to fly under power lines, but it is kind of funny. Oh yeah, so we're literally just hugging the ground, I think. Would be nice if it showed us like the next waypoint as well. Just so it would be a little bit easier to see, you know, what the trajectory should be like, right? I guess there's nothing too erratic about the flight path, so it's fine. Is there like fog? Or are those like clouds or something? Whatever it is, it has a nice effect to it. Oh, we are seeing something. To the left. Maybe. Okay, yeah, the turrets are taking them out. That's fine. It's actually surprising that the AI is straight up useful. Like all of the automated targeting and stuff. I kind of find myself wishing that more of like the guns and stuff would gimbal. Okay. Okay, beat me to it again. Wait, no, there's still a truck we probably should take out, but we have like a mission. Oh yeah, we still have like radar ECM too. Okay, this very much feels like a sort of scripted mission, but it's a really good one. Damn. The environments feel on point. Yeah, let's take out their radar first. Oh no. Are we taking the radar off? I mean, out. Okay, yeah, they hit. The radar's gone. Now we can go and do what we came here for. We should probably take out the AA first. Dang it. I know I dumped my entire loadout with a bunch of sort of dumb missiles against the SAM, but I really wanted the SAM gone. What else do I have? Okay, I have some kingpins. Okay, those are not lased. really need to drop immediately. They still have so much freaking AA capacity. God damn it. Gunner, do something. Oh, frick, we hit their ammo. God, this is so good. I mean, my chopper is kind of dying, but... This is perhaps the most satisfying chopper flying game I have ever played. No joke. And that's now done. We literally just have to get back to base in one piece, which, to be honest... Okay, we could be in like a slightly worse condition. This is still flyable. Just kind of scratched up, but the engines are still good. Well, ignore where it says like engine fault. We're just gonna need to treat the collective with a bit of tact. Not exactly sure where we are supposed to fly through. Okay, I don't really have IR or whatever either. Just night vision. And we have enemy aircraft headed for us. We are so dead. Oh. I don't have the maneuverability I hope for. Damn it. Come on. Okay, that cricket is gone. We gotta run away. We are pushing the collective way much. It is kind of cool that someone asked the question, what would Top Gun be like if instead of planes they had choppers? And here we have the answer. And the answer is very, very, very freaking cool. Hell yeah. And I think we're largely out of this mess. Just gotta descend the mountain and go back to base and we're good. I'll probably frick up the landing though. I really hope that the flight stick remains this good long term. That is so nice. If I was scripting the mission, I would throw a freaking compass at me right about now. Like the final straight. Oh, there's a radar. That might just be the station we didn't take out though, so maybe we're good. I don't know. That's a lot of pings. Oh well, time to slow down.
Raise gear.
What do you mean raise gear? We're gonna enter a vortex state in a second. Yeah, we're gonna have to go over the power lines and then just gently set ourselves down. We still have way too much speed.
VRS.
Yep, there's a VRS. Come on, come on.
VRS.
It's fine, don't worry about it. And we're good. Holy frick! I landed the damn chopper for once. So what other missions do we have? There's the depot strike where we gotta fly a dark reach. They're nice, but maybe a little bit boring. You know what? Let's do the other one. Okay, we got like an auto cannon, we got bombs, air missiles, bunker busters. We got freaking everything. Also, this very much screams like, I don't know, almost like a Russian design, including the goofy looking ramp. And you know what? I love that. I will take all of the frickin' slightly futuristic, you know, both east and west planes. So we gotta take out everything in the Dust Bowl. Where even is it? Okay, I'm only seeing the waypoints, but I'm guessing it's right besides the mountains and stuff. Yep, there we go. Let's go into slow motion. Okay, they have a chopper coming for us. You probably want to fire off at that thing first. 13 kilometers away. Yeah, that sounds about right. And we're gonna fire off 2. Then we're gonna pause for a second. And we're probably gonna aim for the radar next. We don't need the bunker buster. I think the AGMs could handle that for us.
Left engine.
Oh, damn. Well, that's unexpected. I mean, we eventually did get the chopper, but still. Time to try again. Apparently the guns weren't as good as I was hoping. Either that or my aim was just off. There's the IRMs. They'll probably show me the range once I like take off and stuff. Oh damn, I don't even need the ramp. Oh. I stuck in it. Oh damn, they're not showing me the range. The IRM looks bigger, but I do think it's shorter range. Luckily, the game knows how to place the mission targets reasonably close away. So you can just kind of goof around and iterate and experiment as long as you want, and I love that. That is wonderful. So, air target. I'm guessing we hug the terrain this time around and just close some of the distance, right? There. Okay, yeah, they have a frickload of countermeasures. We're gonna need to also stay out of the range of their guns. Luckily, we are very, very fast, so yeah. Where are they headed? Okay, they're kinda sorta trailing us. I think I'm probably just, disable the stability assist. Smash the, air brakes and just flip around. You know, I really don't think I need the stability assist. I feel like the way to fix countermeasures in many of these games would literally be to give them a cooldown, right? So you can just infinitely smash countermeasures, but you actually have to like time them. And like enough target saturation would be enough to I was gonna say enough target saturation would still be enough to overwhelm the defenses that a plane might have, which is kind of how it works in Battlefield, more or less. Okay, that's one now. Why are they? There's so many all of a sudden. Gosh. My gun. Oh, there are so many guns. Cycling through them takes forever. They're gonna be on my tail, aren't they? Yep. You gotta do some funny business now. I freaked up. You know what? Maybe we should get some of the bombs in, right? I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to drop them like this. And I'm also pretty sure I didn't have anything locked on, so the bunker busters need a bit more care in that regard. Okay, before I stall out. Where's the damn bombs? Okay. We got some of them. Okay, are they up? Oh yeah, there's someone right above. Okay, that's a compass. We can take a compass, even with the guns.
Right engine fire. Left
Apparently,
engine fire.
they can also take us. This plane would need a little bit more effort to get used to it. So the guns kind of suck, but we do have a lot of other weapons on us. Oh, you know what? Forget. Let's just take off together like buddies. Hell yeah, bestie. Gonna try to reenact like a Battlefield trailer or something and just crash and burn horribly. Oh, and that bro's off on his own. Oh no, he's still following. Slightly scary close by, but that's okay. Okay, what if I went for the radar? Just a big ol' arc with probably the pods. Okay, yeah. Those are away. And now we might need to consider the augers. So we're supposed to go after the shelter itself. No, that's like you know what, frick it, let's just bomb those. Sadly, I am a little bit too close, but luckily I can just drop those regardless. And I think these are like fire and forget, no? Now since we have a frick load of altitude, we might just hit the chopper from above. Okay, that was a pretty good strike. And we also took out most of the facilities they had. So not ideal, but, you know, getting better. We might have to go back for the chopper, though. Oh, there's some jamming, too. Oh, no.
Right engine fire. Left engine fire.
And the chopper freaking destroys me up close. I mean, I still have more than enough optic missiles to take them out, and they don't really have defenses against that. But yeah, AA missiles surprisingly ineffectual. What other missions are there? I'm gonna replay this later because this was. Wait, no. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna replay it later because it did seem kind of cool. There's also the expedition. Shifting tide. They're just adding more and more missions. This is insanely cool. Okay, we gotta go after a supply point. And we got some cars. You know what, these always felt a little bit goofy to control, but frick it. I'm just gonna do my best. Really appreciate that we do have VTOLs like this. Well, I'm not even sure what you'd call it. A futuristic Osprey. I guess this time around we have a bunch more friendlies kind of going in to tag the location. So we're not anywhere near the only unit going there. I think I'm also just gonna drop the trucks straight above them. Since I can do that, and I don't see any reason why that would go too horribly. Unless they get picked off while landing with like the parachutes and stuff. Okay, we're going fully forwards. I don't think I need the hover, I just need to time the drop correctly. Although the ones I'm currently carrying are SAMs, meaning that I probably want to drop them away from enemy infantry, at least a little bit. Somewhere reasonably safe, so they can take out enemy air that's eventually going to come and attack, right? Yeah, you can see other units being dropped. So I think I'm going to aim kind of for that. So decrease the speed. Probably steer clear of the, you know, high rises. And then just kind of open and drop. Yeah, that was a good drop. Hell yeah. And we have our gunners also engaging the enemies. Gosh, we just took out a whole depot. Now I also do have the auto cannon, but normally the turrets control it, so it's fine. Oh no, oh no. This is not as agile as a attack chopper. Who would have known? But yeah, that's the VTOL mission. I'm actually thinking of kind of wrapping up for today, so I'm just kind of speedrunning through everything that is a little bit different. We could also maybe try the sort of totally not A10 mission for once. I will leave the bombers if I, you know, come back to this on stream. Okay, a lot of kingpins. Sadly, I don't think this autocannon does the brr I expect. And there's a column of enemies coming to take this very airfield, and we just have to intercept them. Approaching troop K-92. Okay. Let's go and say hi to some colonists.
Stall.
Yeah, the gun is sadly slow. Oh, they have some air units coming in. That's a chopper. I could actually take it out with a kingpin, I think. Although I think their ground units are a little bit more close by, so... Probably gonna use the big AGMs for that. Although, because these are optically guided, I do pretty much need to maintain, like, a lock. You know what? Frick it. Kingpins it is. Oh, the guns are angled down! Oh, that's actually so good for ground attack. Love that feature. Yeah, so I can actually pull over them and still take out a column or two. That's so freaking nice. I'm still way, way too close. Damn it. And we're dry. We didn't do at least some damage. Oh, there's like a camera menu. I didn't know that's a thing. But yeah, we did some nice damage to them. Not doing so hot ourselves, but we'll be fine. Oh no, there's more enemies. I'm right above them. We still did have IRMs. I don't know if I can fire them off. This is not good. Frickin'. All of them and then just go back to base. Luckily we're like a turbo prop, I think, so we're not really gonna make that much heat. So it's not like with an afterburner where you're just like a magnet for enemy missiles. Unless they freaking hit us with one of those radar guided ones, then I'm kind of done for.
Raise gear.
No, let's just do our own taxing. Hopefully not like that. Uh-oh. Yeah, I kind of forgot that this game really expects you to stick with the landing pads and stuff. What if I just had a frickload of, oh, I don't know, a lot of IRMs? Oh, I'm getting a call. I'll be back. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I had to take a call. I am horribly late to everything. And everyone's like escalated to nuclear weapons by now. Oh no. Sadly, I need a cannon that goes brrr, and I do not have one. Oh wait, no, auto cannon. Hell yeah. Oh, another auto cannon. Hell yeah again. Sadly, I cannot have infinite auto cannons. What a bummer. Okay, so now I have a simpler loadout with a frickload of autocannons and a frickload of AGMs. This should go well. Sadly, I had to take the call, so we are a little bit behind. Can I just... Yeah, freaking direct take
Stall.
off. Just the slightest stall ever. I'm gonna have to kind of look into this a little bit more. Oh, there's so many columns. I guess the good news is that I also have an unreasonable amount of weaponry right now, so yeah. Yeah, that should be everything. Oh yeah, there's so much interception going on though.
Left engine failure.
Okay, I just hit their missile with my guns midair, but yeah, that's a few too many enemies. We kind of let this get out of hand. Oh, and I don't have controls either. Well, I say as the plane literally flies away. Okay, that's enough for this mission. Is there anything else I want to have a look at? Okay, fine. Let's try one bomber mission and then I'm calling it quits today. Probably need to, like, clear out. Okay, there's some HE, there's radar, okay. So yeah, we got like a really stealthy bomber and stuff. Nice. But we're going after a carrier. We're gonna need to jam it as well, I'm guessing. I don't understand why we don't have just like one loadout with a frick load of bombs of the same type, so I can just dump everything at them. I'm getting a lot of radar contacts. This cannot be good. Okay, there's a bunker and some buildings and stuff. Okay. Let's do a big arched attack, and while the bombs are mid-air, we're gonna try jamming them. Who knows, maybe it's gonna work out. I don't know. We're also gonna more or less do like some spacing. What if we release it at like, I don't know, 20 degrees up? 44 kilometers away, though. I mean, I don't think there's anything in physics that would prevent, like, a guided bomb from working at such a long flight. And there's like the HE one as well, so yeah. I think I'm gonna let the bombs fly at least for a little bit, and only then release, like the missiles. And then do a bunch of jamming and stuff, and hope that that kind of works. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We are fucked. Oh, this is not a good direction. Okay, I somehow dodged that. Freaking ace combat maneuver. But this is also kind of horrible because that means they're gonna hit another one in a second. Yep, literally.
Stall.
Come on, radar, you freaking jerk, do something. God, that was bad. I'm not going fast enough. Okay, 10 seconds to release. Okay, release everything. Oh, I'm in like a freaking spin. This is not good. And I'm dead. Well, that was a little bit anticlimactic. I don't even know if I hit anything. Like, I feel like the bombs will kind of get intercepted too. Yeah, see? Okay, we got something, but The one thing, okay, there's another thing I'd like changed maybe. It's being able to look around with the camera when you're dead, because right now I'm just kind of can't. Like I can't, oh wait, no, I can go over to them. Oh hell yeah, free camera, nice. Except I can't really move it. You know, I was gonna play it another time, but to be honest, it is getting kind of late. Either way, this has been playing Nuclear Option with the PXN-2113 PRO. Kind of a slightly jank budget flight stick, but surprisingly freaking good. And honestly, if you don't have a joystick with the twist axis, get freaking anything you can. Get like a budget Trustmaster, but it completely freaking changes the game, and I absolutely love that. Other than that, I guess I will see you in another streamer video, and until then, take care and bye bye.